guys, it's CeeChronicles here. Welcome to another informative fragrance review. Today we're talking about another fragrance from Lattafa. This is the presentation. It's called Oud Mood by Lattafa. It comes in this beautiful looking barrel, and that's how you open the cap, and then the fragrance is right there. Right, I'm gonna take the fragrance out. I'll show you more of the packaging. So this is the packaging. For me, it's actually come in handy because I put my makeup brushes in there, you know, and some of my eyeliners in there. So this is definitely not a container that I will throw away. But yeah, this is the presentation, guys. Well thought of, beautiful, and it would make a very gorgeous, appealing gift. This is from the house of Lattafa, like I said. Right, and then there it's written in gold to, you know, there is that in gold there, and all over it the print is in gold, and it's called, the perfume is called Oud Mood. This is a 100 ml perfume. This is the perfume, right? It's got ribbons around it, you know, written Oud Mood, and this is the bottle. Very, very heavy bottle. But I wouldn't recommend, you know, holding this by the cap, because I did, and this is what happened to mine, right? Sure, you can see that. But the bottle is solid, very, very strong bottle. So, you know, nothing happened to the contents, but my bottle is damaged because of that. So yeah, this is the fragrance in question. I'm going to tell you about the notes. Very nice and strong fragrance, because just sniffing it here, it's just a burst of sweetness. Atomizer, very generous atomizer. This has top notes of saffron, pimento, and rose. The rose is very prominent in this. It's making it very, very sweet. The middle notes are caramel, agarwood, which is the oud. But when I say oud, don't be put off. This is not like an oud that would put you off. It's well balanced with some florals, and it's got patchouli in it. So very sweet. And then it's incensey as well, turns a bit musky. The bottom notes, I also perceive some ember, loads of ember, raisins, woods, yeah, and maybe vanilla. Vanilla is not listed as the notes, but I'm thinking, you know, there's something in this that's making it sweet. So that could be the vanilla, or some of the florals they've used there, whether it's white florals or it's the rose, I'm not sure. So this is a very resinous, woodsy, embery fragrance. This is niche quality. You know, this will rubbish a lot of niche fragrances that are priced at about 10 times or even 20 times the price of this one, because this fragrance is well blended, it's gourmand, it's unisex, it's got like a mysteriousness to it, and it's got a monstrous power, which is it's a beast mode fragrance. And I see a lot of people loving this fragrance, because this is one that if somebody had to spray it and they're coming into your home, you will smell this fragrance first. It's that powerful. It leaves a trail. The rose in it just, you know, makes it so gentle. It's not a very it's in your face, but not arrogantly in your face. It's that fragrance that when you wear it, a lot of people are going to ask, what are you wearing? This fragrance is, you know, along the lines of, not along the lines, I'd actually say this is 100% a dupe of Lancome's Oud Bouquet. And there's another one by Swiss Arabia. It's called Shahav Oud, I think. Yeah, Swiss Arabian Shahav Oud, or Lancome's Oud Bouquet. If you love those fragrances, this is a copy of them, you know, if anything, maybe better, because this one's more lighter, this one's more wearable, this one's more subtle, this one's more warm, you know. This is a fragrance that has presence, but not necessarily in your face, not intimidating. And this, as you know, in as much as it's warm and smoother, has very, very deep and long-lasting power, you know, and you don't need a lot of sprays of this, otherwise you just blast everybody out of the room with it, because it's just that gorgeous. And the oud in here, I'm pretty sure is it's a synthetic oud, but they've blended it beautifully. It's a very realistic smelling oud. It's not synthetic smelling in any way. So it's got this classiness to it. It's got a creaminess in it. It's got a smoothness in it. And I think, you know, in as much as, you know, this is an okay fragrance for summer or spring, this, you'd get more and more out of it in winter. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous perfume, guys. And for the price, which is, you know, basically nothing, I'm shocked at how Lattafa is doing this. It's also, this fragrance has got a bit of some smokiness in it as well. I think that's because of this, the incense and some of the spices that they've put in this fragrance, you know, and some of the woods. It's giving it that smokiness as well, and it's also on the gourmand side, you know, and it's without a doubt a very unisex fragrance. The sweetness that I'm talking about in this fragrance, it's not a nauseating sweetness or an overpowering sweetness. It's a sweetness that's balanced with some oud, that's balanced with some rose, that's balanced with some amber and some musk, and you take it and put it all together and you have this fragrance. This is not childish by any means. This is a black tie fragrance. I see, you know, as a boss person, a boss woman or boss wearing this fragrance. You know, it's a very, and at the same time, it's not a serious fragrance. No, it's one that has presence, but mature presence, you know, but the mature presence is not like overly mature, you know. It's just one of those fragrances, like I said, if you wear this is a trailblazer. If you wear this fragrance, you leave a trail. People are going to ask you what you're wearing, and people are not going to believe how much you bought it for, because it's a classy, elegant fragrance in its own range. Lattafa have made another fragrance that looks exactly like this. It's called Oud Mood Silver, I think, and then they have Oud, they have Elixir. I've got those two, and they have a musk again of the same, you know, I think they're flankers or something. They have the silver, they have the musk. I'm going to do reviews about those, and I'll let you know what I think about those. But generally, the entire range, you know, of this is fabulous, you know, except for the fact that, of course, the cap is loose, you know, as you know, in as much as the bottle is so heavy, and mine broke because of that. So don't use the cap, you know, to lift the bottle up, because the bottle is very heavy. On the cap, you know, they have put there Lattafa. If you can see that, they've put Lattafa on the cap. Cap is gold. This to me seems like it feels like a metal, but it could be a very heavy plastic, you know, that they've used. I'm not pretty sure, but the presentation is gorgeous. The packaging, I'm using this packaging. I can't trash this packaging because I feel it's very ideal, you know, for your makeup brushes and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, give this fragrance a try. You can find this on Amazon. You can find it on eBay, and you can find it on some, I think it's also Amazon India. You can find this on Amazon AE. So look for this fragrance. If you can't find it anyway, then try eBay. You know, this will not break the bank. Although I know for some reason, you know, sometimes I speak about these fragrances and I say the prices, and the prices are dirt cheap. That's, you know, that depends. You may pick up this fragrance for $40 or $60 or whatever. It just depends on which country you're in. You know, sometimes your duty and all the costs that it takes to bring in a perfume, you know, just add to the price. But as for me, you know, I'm getting most of these ones for a very decent price, and for the money, this will not disappoint you. You know, this is not a paid promotion or anything. I just love how Lattafa have just outdone themselves. If you look at the price, it makes you suspicious, but what you get, the juice, the content, you know, the value behind the price will shock you. So give this one a try. If you like Lancome Oud Bouquet, try this one. This is going to be a very good substitute. Or if you've got Lancome's Oud Bouquet, let me know what you think. Or if you like Swiss Arabian, or you've never tried that Swiss Arabian Shahaf Oud. Some of the names, you know, I hope I'm pronouncing them correctly. If you haven't tried, if you want to try them, or if you haven't tried them, or if you own them, let me know what you think, because this is certainly a dupe of those two, Lancome Oud Bouquet and Swiss Arabic Shahaf Oud. You know, but a lesser intense version, a very you know, sweet and warm fragrance. It's just not overpowering, not in your face, you know, but will get you the compliments and will get you noticed. So yes, I love this one from Lattafa. I picked it up and I'm happy I did. Would I recommend you to do this, to pick this up as a blind buy? Definitely, without a doubt. I do not see this disappointing anybody, and if you do get disappointed by it, I'm pretty sure somebody in your circle will certainly like it and will thank you for gifting it to them. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been your girl C Chronicles. I hope you join me again for more perfume reviews. I'll be back with another Lattafa because I'm committing a bit of some time on those. I noticed in my fragrance collection I've got quite a lot of Lattafas, so I'm going to come back with more Lattafas and give you my in-depth you know, take of what I think of them, and then you let me know in the comment section if you've got recommendations, or what you think, or if you've got the same fragrances, what you think about them. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been your girl C Chronicles. Please do subscribe, like, comment and share, and remember, stay fabulous.